It working, you son of a bitch. It working.
We are here to read 6 chapters, like usual. We will read 3, take a break, and read 3 more. Last time, Conan, Agasa, and the kids went to a friend Fagasa's house who's moving and basically giving free stuff. And it's a dog lovers convention in the house. Very prize winning dogs. And one of them is missing. And this is the reveal of what happened. File 8, indelible proof.
What voice did I give this guy? Fuck. What voice did I give this fucker? I don't remember. Well, we'll make up a new voice, I guess. Oh, it's this late already. I should get going. Me too. I need to get dinner ready. Just wait just a minute. Why don't you give up on that dog already? No. No, I gave him a deep voice, didn't I?
I don't know.
No. Oh, whatever. No. Bong. Oh, that sound. It's the clock in the sitting room. It's only supposed to ring at noon. Hi. What's going on? Taka. Oh, that's why I didn't do that voice. No, I did do a lower voice. Oh.
That's him. So.
Conan. Hey.
George.
Oh. They look like a Agasa from.
A Chibi Agasa.
We're goaded. We'll get the living room ready.
Good.
Ready for what?
We're going to do an experiment. We'll show how the kidnapper was able to hide Doyle without being seen by anybody.
Dumb kid. How can you do that without the dog?
We can't. Meet our lab assistant, Doyle.
The Doyle. You found her. Yep.
Now let's give it a try. We'll start from the hallway in front of the front door where Doyle vanished.
Huh. Why do this if we've already found the dog? What the fuck is that?
The old man.
It's not Dr. Agasa, it's the other guy.
Yep.
She's alright. I've got no time to play with the children. No.
Mitch, we're ready.
Roger. Bong. Who is that? The clock again.
Right, Doyle heard this sound, then headed for the sitting room to get her snack. We followed you into the kitchen for the cheese, then headed for the sitting room together, right?
Right.
So where do you think Doyle is right now?
What a childish question. The bell's still ringing, and she wants her little snack. So obviously she's lying, or she's waiting in the sitting room. Huh? She's not here. Oh, I just gave him a voice. Oh, and the sound isn't coming from this room. Huh? Yeah.
It's coming from the living room.
What? It's coming from the stereo. Yep. We recorded the sound of the clock chiming and played it back on the stereo here. We borrowed the tape recorder we found in your room. Oh, then Doyle was lured here by the sound of the clock.
By the clock and the cushion.
Oh. Cushion?
The one Doyle always pulled out to sit on while having her snack.
But there's still a blue cushion in the sitting room.
Doyle doesn't care what color it is. Dogs can hear 4 times as well as humans, and their sense of smell is much better than ours, but they can hardly see color at all. Doyle always pulls out the cushion with their scent on it. It just happens to be blue.
Yeah.
So Doyle wasn't waiting in the sitting room at noon. She was led by the sound of the clock and the scent of her cushion in the living room. The dog napper moved her cushion in here and played a recording of the clock. It's easy to tell which cushion is Doyle's since it's covered in bite marks.
But Mr. Tsunashima and I came straight to the living room, and we don't see the cushion or the dog, right? Alright.
But there's a perfect place to hide her.
What?
Right here behind the stereo set. In here.
Inside the speaker. Yep.
The dog napper pulled out the acoustic insulation to make room for the cushion, then placed the cushion and the cheese inside. The recording was set up so the right speaker wouldn't make a sound. After hearing the sound of the clock tolling from the left speaker, Doyle was lured inside by the scent of the cushion and cheese.
Oh, but wouldn't she come out when she was done eating?
She is drugged. There's a sleeping pill in the cheese.
Oh. But how could that work? The real clock in the sitting room would chime at the same time.
I don't think so, because that clock was set to midnight.
What?
That clock has been specially set to chime only at noon. All the dog napper had to do was set it to midnight instead.
But who could have done all this? Who else? Shino was the one who wanted the stereo, right? What? You were planning to smuggle the dog out in the speaker?
No way.
Huh?
Taria wasn't going to send the stereo for another 10 days. The culprit wouldn't try to keep Doyle hidden in there for over a week. Isn't it funny that we never noticed the back of the speaker is open? You'd think that'd be one of the first places to look. Right. Or that's, I guess.
You'd think that'd be one of the first places to look.
Right, that's why when we noticed Doyle was missing, the dog napper, went straight to this room to put the back of the speaker in place. Isn't that right, Mr. Shunashima? You were the first person to search this room. You could have pretended to look behind the speaker and used the opportunity to shut Doyle inside.
Come to think of it, you did look behind the speaker and tell me you didn't see anything. Hey, oh wait.
You must have heard about Doyle's habits from Mr. Kano's parents and noticed that the stereo wasn't used much. So on your last visit, you recorded the sound of the clock, peeled the insulation out of the speaker, and opened the black backboard to get ready to hide Doyle.
I remember what voice I used for him now.
It'd be easy enough to pretend to fix the stereo for them and record the clock while everyone was watching Doyle eat her snack. You set the cushion and the tape a little before noon when we all went to the front door to meet Sheena. When Doyle disappeared and we split up to look for her, you went behind the speaker, took the collar off of the sleeping Doyle, removed the cushion, and reset the backboard. After that, you just needed to put the cushion back in the sitting room, reset the clock to the correct time, burn the collar in the incinerator, and open the back gate to make it look like someone had snuck in to kidnap Doyle and left through the back.
I see.
Looks like he also tried to burn the insulation material from the speaker, but it was heat-resistant glass wool, so most of it's still in the incinerator.
I see.
That's why
Oh, I see. That's why when you put Arthur... Oh, I gave him the British accent. That's right. And that's why when we put Arthur on Doyle's scent, he went for the cushion in the sitting room. The dog napper had just put it back in place, so Doyle's scent was all over it. But why couldn't Arthur tell that Doyle was inside the speaker?
He could. He just couldn't enter the living room. Arthur doesn't like this room because he used to get disciplined there.
Oh. But little boy, why would I hide Doyle in the speaker?
You didn't want Doyle. What you wanted was on Doyle's collar. This jewel, right?
A jewel?
A bauble Terrier's grandfather bought in France.
Oh, where did you find that? That's mine!
It's stuck on the pendulum in the clock. At 3 o'clock, I noticed that the clock was 3 minutes late, and at 5 o'clock, it was 5 minutes late. Something was slowing it down pretty quickly. I figured it was something stuck to the pendulum, and the person who was going to get that clock was you, Mr. Tsunoshima.
Drat. Hi. Little Deck. Arthur. Christy. What? Arf, ruff. Snarl. Why you?
You can't hit them, can you? You really like dogs.
That's why you didn't kill Doyle. You closed the backboard, but you left it unscrewed so Doyle could get out safely when he woke up. Right, Conan? But Mr. Tsunoshima, why? Money. I needed money to feed my dogs. There are just too many of them. Why don't you sell the ones you can't afford to keep? Most of my dogs are bunts I rescue from shelters. I love them, and nobody else wants them. Without me, they'd either starve to death or be put to sleep. That's the only choice. That's their only choice. Oh, then I'd like you to have this. Oh, it's not for you. It's for your dogs. I'm sure it's what my grandfather would have wanted. Huh. Oh, will you look at that? I feel sorry for the dogs raised by a guy who can't manage them. I promised to get them all fixed. But Arthur and Christy were amazing. They were like police dogs going after a crook.
It's instinct. Arthur attacked the man who shoved his master, and Christy is a shepherd dog. Shetland sheepdogs have been bred for generations to gather sheep that wander away from the fold. It's their natural instinct to dash in front of anybody who suddenly starts to run.
You take the fun out of everything.
Hey.
But there's one thing I don't get. What happened to my applesauce? I mean, why were Miss Hasuki's shoes tossed out in front of the incinerator.
The culprit is probably him. See?
Oh. Arthur? Hey, Arthur. Why are you causing trouble? Doug. Hey, Arthur. Are you listening to me? Whine. Arthur. Well, maybe he doesn't like me anymore.
No, he wants you to stay, right, Arthur? Remember how Arthur used to pull out your shoes so you'd take him for a walk? He knows humans can't go outside without wearing shoes. He was trying to hide Shino's shoes so she wouldn't take away his beloved Christy.
Oh, you don't have to worry, Arthur. Christy and I are going to London with your master. Then. Yes, I came here today to tell you. You're getting hitched.
Oh, what a joyous occasion.
Sniff. Silly. Nobody's angry at you anymore. So don't worry. Hooray! 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 We've been so worried, Anita. You've been acting all weird. Oh, we've been trying to come up with a way to cheer you up.
Without me?
Well, you and Anita are always fighting. You did it, Arthur. Well done.
There, that's the look. With that look on your face, you look like an ordinary kid.
Woof.
Huh?
File 9, K3.
K, yeah. Now we're on to the K3 case. To my knowledge, I don't remember.
It's about 3 killers. They all kill.
Huh? A restaurant opening? AG. Harley.
Yeah, that's right. My mom and dad got invited, but they're both out with the flu. Thought I'd invite you along. It's making the front pages. 3 famous athletes from the States starting up a restaurant here in Japan. Come on, it'll be fun.
I don't know. Where is this restaurant?
Where else? In Japan. I mean, Osaka.
It is in Japan. Alright.
It's in Japan, stupid.
Sorry, I'll pass. I've got a lot of investigation work over here.
Come on, it's just for a few hours. Hey, who's that?
Doc Agasa.
What's going on? Should I call you back?
No, it's okay.
Don't be a drag, Jimmy. We'll get to see 3 sports stars live. Richard Barriera,
Ricardo.
the boxer.
Ricardo. Not Richard.
Ricardo, the boxer. Mike Norwood from Major League Baseball, who's nobody's ever heard of him. And
Huh? What? Hey, Sir Richard.
wowee, horny. Check out the menu. Mike Kurak. Oh, wait. Oh, it's Richard.
Yeah.
Wowee, horny. Check out the menu. Mike Kurak. Miho Komatsu. Tumix. Who the fuck is Tumix? Why is that so small?
Except for Yoko Okino, these are all pop stars who have recorded songs for the Case Closed anime. Minami Takayama lead her, which they appeared in a case. The Tumix kidnapping is voiced by Conan, as I mentioned when it.
And my beloved Yoko Okino. Orny. All the biggest titles are here. Dad, keep it down. You sound so tacky. I'm not the one who brought an autographed book. Is that Sabrina with her?
No, that's Kazuha.
Okay. Are you sure this is okay? We weren't really invited to this party. Don't sweat it. Your dad's a celebrity too. You ain't the problem. What's wrong with Harley? He's been acting funny. He keeps calling somebody and saying stuff like, "You alone right now? Have they found out? Should I call you back? My cousin's weird." No way. I bet he's having an affair. Oh, I bet he's having an affair.
They technically aren't dating. Yet.
Yeah, I know. Some cheap floose has been leading him astray.
No, that's still Harley. Or Kazuha.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used male southern voice.
Some cheap floose has been leading him astray. I think he even invited her here. What?
I'm the one he's been calling.
Yeah, now I'd like to ask for a few words from the owners of this new restaurant, K3, and the guests of honor at today's party. First, the undefeated former middleweight champion of the world, Mr. Ricardo Barriera.
Ricardo Barriera, 36, former pro boxer.
Next, the Cy Young Award winner with the 99-mile-per-hour pitches, Mr. Mike Norwood.
Mike Norwood, 35, major leaguer.
Alright, who does he play for then? I've never heard of him.
And who do you think, what sport do you think would get Conan to want to go automatically once he hears a name? What sport?
The Stabbing Olympics? Bowling.
Soccer.
And the legendary goalkeeper feared in Europe as the Iron Fortress, Mr. Ray Curtis.
Ray Curtis, 37.
I heard that, Curtis. That's an inside joke. You won't understand it.
Wow, it's really him.
You're glad you came, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's start off with a few questions. Why did you choose Japan as the site of your new restaurant? America, hot dog, macaroni. Ship? Ahem. It's because we think of Japan as our second home. He speaks Japanese. Both my wife and Mike's wife are Japanese. And Ricardo's a huge ninja and samurai geek. Shh. What about your name? What about the name of your restaurant? What does K3 mean? First K is for knockout. Second K is for strikeout. And the third K is for keeper. Oh my god, I just realized it's KKK.
Maybe that's why the second K isn't a word that starts with K.
No, K is a symbol for strikeout.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah,
that's I was just.
Oh. 3K3. It's not triple K, it's K3. The strikeout doesn't even begin with a K. Oh, that's continue. The strikeout doesn't even begin with a K.
That's probably why they just called it K3, not KKK.
Yeah. In both Japan and the States, strikeouts are written on the scorecard with a K.
New person.
No, what is this like? I see. So that's why it's K3. But haven't you guys forgotten one? K for Kitanai.
Kitanai.
Kitanai? Whatever.
Ed McKay, 48, journalist.
I don't have a Hitler mustache. You have a Hitler mustache. Besides, Hitler didn't wear Glasses? Come on, Ray. Translate it for the other two. It's Japanese for filthy. Describes you three crooks to a T. Who the fuck is this guy? Is that a new guy?
Hey, who do you think you are? Get out of here.
No. As you can see, I'm here as an invited guest. I owe all my fame and fortune to my three friends here, don't I? Right? I don't know which of you invited me, but thanks a bundle. I just love sushi. That's not sushi. that's just garbage we put on the floor. Who's that guy? Oh, he's famous in America. You know who Barbara Walters is? Yeah, pretty much the same thing. He's a hotshot muckraker from a tabloid that's made. Oh wait, no, that's TMZ. I'm thinking of. Have you ever heard of TMZ? Yeah, he's a hotshot muckraker from a tabloid that makes a fortune out of scandals in the sports industry, steroids, gambling, illicit affairs. He loves Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa. Most of our articles are based on hearsay, but he writes in such a weaselly way that almost no one's been able to sue him. Sports world hates him. He should investigate you, Harley. What for? Let's get back to the reception, eh? Does anybody have a question for stars? Please feel free. Yes. Rachel? Go ahead, young lady. It's not really a question, but how big is your wiener? Ray, could I have your autograph? Wait, which one's Ray?
The soccer player.
Oh, okay. But please? No. I'm sorry, but our guests aren't signing anything today. It's okay. Since you brightened up the party again, I'll give you an autograph. Thank you so much. How about I sign my uniform? Oh, really? So, you can't. We're supposed to auction those off at the end of the event. Don't worry. You've still got 3 left. You son of a bitch, because of 3K. 3K, don't you get it? It's a joke. God damn it. Could you make it out to someone? Sure, what's your name, young lady? Oh no, it's not my name. Jimmy. Could you write it to Jimmy on it?
Huh?
Your boyfriend. No, not really.
Rachel, she remembered I was a fan of Ray.
Donk. Don't forget to call her later.
Yeah, I know.
But ain't it funny? How come he's number 8? I thought goalies were usually number 1.
Ray started as a midfielder. During the World Cup, both keepers on his team had to exit the game. One was injured and the other got a red card. The team was in huge trouble. Ray reluctantly took the keeper's position, but he made incredible saves. U.S. team made it to the finals thanks to him. Since then, he's been a Series A goalkeeper for both Italy and Spain, always wearing the number 8. He's kept the same number for the Major League Soccer team where he's playing now.
Oh. Then what about 99? Isn't 99 high for a pitcher? That means 99 miles per hour. He picked 99 as his number because he's hoping to pitch a fastball that speed. Okay, and what about the 4? Look on the boxing glove, right next to his autograph. Ricardo's knocked out every opponent in 4 rounds. So we started writing 4 next to his autograph. Was that Richard?
No. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Oh, you don't say. You should have read up before you came here. Sorry. I was thinking about thinking more about phone numbers and uniform numbers. Huh? Why are you acting so goofy? No reason. No. Oh,
Who knows?
Who knows? Sorry to keep you waiting. Is that Richard?
Yep.
Can't believe you went through all that to get an autograph from a guy who's Mega?
MIA.
Who's MIA? That's my business, isn't it? Here you are, Conan.
Huh?
It's a ticket to a special exhibition game Ray's playing in tomorrow at Nagai Stadium. He slipped it to me. You want to go, right?
Do I ever? Yay!
He's a generous guy. But the guys asked me to do something in return. See? A walkie-talkie. They said it's part of a surprise they're planning. Okay, Ray. Lights on. Shh. Ricardo, you've got the wrong room. Go left. Left. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. Is that still her? Yeah, I get it. Oh.
No, Richard.
Fuck. Shut up. Shut up. I get it. They're gonna use the lights of that room in the unopened hotel by the restaurant to spell a big letter K. And do 3 of them to make it look like a triple K. The guests are gonna be so surprised when they come out. But why are they?
Why?
But why are they doing themselves? Why are they doing it themselves? They could have asked the staff to do it for them. They thought it'd be fun. It was their idea. If they came out on the street to check the K, they'd collect a mob of fans. So they've got us taking care of it. Rachel, my lights. God fucking damn it, I can't fucking read. All my lights on, Rachel. Not yet. You missed the room at the very end of the first floor. Heading there now. Mike, you have to open the Okay. Or no, that's a different. That's actually a new voice. We haven't actually heard him actually speak. What should I do? Fuck, we'll give him a southern accent too. Okay. Ricardo, you're done too. Yes. I'll give him Mike Tyson voice. Yes. Psh. Is it all on? Is it all on? There we go. Psh. It sure is. Yeah. The letter K. Blam. Oh no. Who died? Oh, none of them. Okay. What? The window. It's a room on the 2nd floor. That was a gunshot. Wait. What happened? Gunfire. Yeah. Hey, you two. Kazuha, tell the others to stay put. Huh? Daka. Daka Dan, Dan, Daka. That's the room. Check. They open the door. Who's dead? Oh no. It's the guy nobody will miss. It's that tabloid writer. This looks like the weapon.
Huh? He's got something in his left hand. What? It's his belt. Whatever remains.
I don't know what remains. Ooh. Is this a guy we've seen before?
I don't. I don't think so.
Let's do Mario, I guess. The victim is Ed McKay, age of 48, the newspaper journalist from Chicago. He died almost instantly from a shot to the chest. The murder weapon was a Smith & Wesson revolver. There are some faint smears of blood on the floor, so he was alive and moving for a few seconds after being shot. Harley, do you remember when you heard the gunshot? Yeah, it was about 8:05 p.m. We all heard it from outside the hotel, and we saw the window shatter. Outside the hotel? So, you were getting ready to leave? Nah, those three guys asked us to help them. They were spelling out the letter K and lights in the hotel, and they wanted us to supervise. Which of three guys? The owners of K3. Former pro boxer Ricardo Barriera, major leaguer Mike Norwood, and soccer player Ray Curtis. They're the ones who turned on the lights? Yeah. Ray was in charge of the 5 rooms on the first and second floors, and Mike was in charge of the 4 rooms on the third and fourth floors, and Ricardo turned on the lights in the 2 rooms on the top floor. Then any of these 3 could have done it. It's possible. That journalist gave them all trouble. But they couldn't have. The room's in the middle of the second floor, right? When we saw the window get shot out, all 3 guys were in other parts of the hotel. Right, Rachel? Yeah. Do you know which rooms they were in? Mike was in the room right above this one. We saw him open the curtain. Right after that, Ricardo turned off the lights in the second room from the left on the top floor. He turned them on by mistake. After that, Ray turned on the lights in the room at the right end of the first floor, which he'd forgotten. I'm still looking for the K. I don't see it. They are failing so bad. Just as we were telling them the K was complete, we heard a gunshot and saw the window shatter. The K was complete. Does that look complete to you?
No. Because should be...
Oh, because it's 6 floors?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Oh, okay. Okay, well, whatever. Could you see them? Could you see them the whole time? No, but the lights in the rooms were turning on and off. After Mike opened the curtain, it was only about 5 seconds before Ray turned on his lights. And less than 3 seconds after that, we heard the gunshot. And right after that, all 3 of them popped their heads out the windows, saying, "What happened? I don't think they could have done it." Then who did it?
Maybe it was one of the guests at the restaurant.
Huh?
Remember when Harley and I came running up here after hearing the gunshot? A whole crowd ran up too. The murderer could have hidden in this room and blended into the crowd.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But if that's true, all the guests at the party are suspects. We'll have to question all of them.
Hey, what's he holding in his left hand?
It's his belt.
And look at the fingers of his right hand. He bent his pinky and forefinger.
But his pinky?
Yep.
And fourth finger.
Like this?
Oh, okay, got it. I'm used to ring finger, right?
Maybe he was playing rock, paper, scissors.
Harley, could this be? Yeah, the weird placement of his hands has got to be a gang sign. I mean, a dying message left by the victim. Bloop. But how can you be sure he's showing us his belt? Maybe it's his pants, or maybe he's trying to show us his underwear. What did he say? Oh, sheesh. If it was his pants, he'd put his hand around the waistband, and if he was trying to take his pants off, his hands would be on the belt buckle. Excuse me. Nobody tries to take off their belt by grabbing it around the middle. I'll head it downstairs and question the guests with this in mind. No, there's no need. Huh? Huh? The murderer was one of those three foreigners. The belt is the mark of a champion. A trophy that can only be worn by someone who's knocked out other fighters in the ring. That means the murderer is the former middleweight world champion, Ricardo Barriera. Then, what do the fingers mean? Ricardo was famous for knocking guys out in 4 rounds. Shouldn't the stiff have 4 fingers up? Then it must be Ray, the soccer player. He led his club team to victory in 3 countries: Italy, Spain, and America.
Ray led his team to victory in England's Premier League too.
Oh. Hey, maybe this isn't about a number. Maybe it's a baseball reference. It looks kind of like the way a pitcher holds his fingers to throw the ball. That's it. The killer's got to be Mac, the major leaguer. Not so fast. Mike's team has never won the World Series, and you don't get a belt in baseball anyway.
The same goes for soccer. That can easily be like a sign, like a pitch, like a base sign. I don't know what it would be, but like coaches give players.
Yeah.
I can't think of what they're called, but
Yeah, you just said it. To base, like signs. It's their language. 2 fingers and the thumb on his left hand and the white band held in his right. You'd better get to the bottom of this. Band. Don't you call it the band? Wait, band? Wait, what? And his thumb on his left hand while the white band held in his right. He's calling it a belt. He's referring to the belt. Okay. What? You don't call it the band? Only total geezers say that. 3. That was right? Yeah. 3. That's sign in Japanese and band. Bando-san. Got it. The message must be Bando-san. Case is closed as soon as we find a Mr. Bando among the guests. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Harley, is that guy really the great Sleeping Moore? Must not be sleeping enough lately. You'd better leave the code breaking for later. Why don't we go check for gunpowder residue? On the guests, a good idea. And on those 3 guys here in the hotel. Pip. Next, please. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God damn it. Of course he says that. Fuck him. Excuse me, your name doesn't have to be Bando, does it? No. Find anything, Mr. Otaki? Oh. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Otaki? No, not yet. What about those 3? We had checked them right at the start, but no dice. Did you search them? Yes. Just a quick body check, though. Their managers are giving us a hard time. By the way, it is true what Morse said. Did they have grudges against that journalist? From what I've heard, yeah. Ricardo was forced into retirement after getting accused of fixing matches, even though he never lost a fight. Ray was kicked out of the European Soccer Association because of a drug scandal, and Mike got divorced after rumors went around he was having an affair. Of course, he married a Japanese lady after that, and they seem to be doing all right now. But it was all thanks to that Ed character's groundless gossip columns. How can you be sure they were groundless, Harley?
Because those three sued him for libel and won. They proved their innocence. They're the only people who ever beat him in court.
I think it's pronounced libel, but it looks like it's spelled wrong. Or maybe that's spelled right. Libel. Huh. Whatever. I don't think I've ever seen the actual word.
They probably didn't like the guy, but none of them had any motive for killing him.
I guess not. Who's talking now?
Harley.
This hotel ain't open yet, so the elevator shut off. The only way those three could get around was by the staircase. All the rooms are the same. Flip right down to the light switch. There's no sign the wiring's been tampered with, and you've got to press the switch to turn the lights on and off. Hang on, Mike opened the curtains, didn't he? Maybe he tied a string to the curtain and set up a gimmick that would open it automatically, shift, while he was someplace else.
Dead wrong.
Huh?
I checked Mike's room first then, but I didn't see any sign of strings tied to the curtains or scrape marks that might have been left by a device. Likely a suspect is Ray, who was in the closest room to the scene of the crime. And it'd take him at least 10 seconds to switch the light on and run downstairs. Ray has a bad left knee, so he can have done it in 3. Mike's been in rehab recently with a torn ACL, and Ricard.
Achilles.
Isn't that an ACL?
ACL's the knee. Achilles is the back of your leg. Back of your calf.
I was just trying to shorten it for my breath. And Ricardo's a slow runner to start with. They're all innocent, Harley.
Hey, Kudo, you've been acting funny. Normally, guys who set up a fishy alibi like this would be your chief suspects. You stick to them like glue.
You think? Well, even if one of them could have made it to this room, there was no time for them to wait for the victim to answer the door, shoot him, and leave. It's impossible.
Huh? A mop in a hotel room?
Yeah, there's one in every room.
There's a broom and dustpan too?
Huh? What if we...
You think what I'm thinking? No, nobody knows what you're thinking. The other two could have done it, but one of them has something he could use to control the lights from a distance.
What are you talking about? He didn't have it on him or in the room.
Are you losing it, Kudo? The thing's small enough to hide any place.
Knock it off. That can't be true. I'll prove it. Just wait and see.
Kudo, remember what you told me? When you have to eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, just might just be the truth. Those are your words, Kudo.
Oh,
I will give him Austin Powers voice instead. Are you okay? Yeah, just my old knee injury. Give yourself a break. Oh, Mike Tyson.
What's this?
Dak. Shoof. Blah. Fuck you. Is that like Richard?
Yep.
Look. This time I'm sure of it.
Huh?
I overheard it in the restaurant. Brace yourself, Rachel. It's probably another bad pun. It's true. I heard one of the waiters shouting. Something about Gata. You know, Japanese. Okay. Something about Gata. You know, Japanese clocks. Very suspicious. What?
What does clogs have to do with this case?
The victim was fluent in Japanese and knew a lot about Japanese food. Search anyone connected to a tempura, sushi, or sukiyaki shop.
I see, so Harley was right. If only he wasn't. That means we know who the killer was.
Yeah, it's because it's called Red Card.
And also, why else would Conan be like, no way you could have done it
Yep.
if it wasn't his idol?
Mm-hmm. He did it by eating tacos.
We're gonna take our half-hour break.
Take a quick commercial break.
Then we'll be back to read 3 more,
We'll be back. All 0
finish
people
this
listening.
case, and then start the Sunset Mansion case, which is the return of the Kaito Kid. And we are back.
Hey, fellas. And we're back.
For 3 more chapters.
Stupid dogs.
File 11, red card.
Red card, oh. K3, oh. Well, the murder sure ruined the party. Oh. That's not that guy, okay. Well, the murder sure ruined the party. They had to cancel the auction and autograph memorabilia. Wow, they had to cancel the auction of autographed memorabilia. Lucky you got an autograph before all this happened, Rachel. I guess so.
Hey, what's with this deflated soccer ball? There's one too many.
And maybe it's a spare.
Detective, can we leave now? These guys want to get back to their hotel and take a shower.
But of course. Oh, it's okay. Let them go. We didn't find any gunpowder residue on them. With the Hardy, the investigation. I've just got a favor to ask you in return. Ray, can you come with me?
Me?
There's somebody I want you to meet. He's waiting in the hotel room you were just in. Be nice to him. He's a huge fan of yours.
Jeez. Who on earth did this? It's a simple trick, isn't it?
It's a simple trick, isn't it? First, you open the door all the way so it locks in place. Then you take the mop out of the closet and pull out the sliding closet door. Prop the door against the wall at an angle so it'll press against the light switch. Place the mop underneath to lift the door a little and everything's set. All you have to do now is kick a soccer ball from the top of the stairs, ricochet off the landing, down the stairs, and down to the hallway below, and send it straight for the goal. And score. With the mop knocked over, the door hits the switch, and the light goes on. By opening the curtain ahead of time, you can make it look like you were in the room turning the lights on. Isn't that right, Ray? Even a kid like me could do it after a couple of tries. You were known as a master free kicker when you were a midfielder, so you could have done it with your eyes closed, couldn't you, Ray Curtis? That's how you're able to turn on the lights on the first floor while staying on the second. Shoot that journalist only seconds later. Pretty slick alibi.
Now,
Oh, that's not right.
Now. Little boy, this is not very funny.
Here's how you pulled it off. You're in charge of the lights on the bottom 2 floors. You set up this trick in the room at the right end of the first floor, the second room you were supposed to visit. This very room. After turning on the lights in your room, you headed for the second room, set everything up, got the gun and soccer ball you'd hidden in the room, and went upstairs. To turn on the lights in the third, fourth, and fifth rooms, you left the light in the second room off. Then Rachel, watching outside, noticed you hadn't turned that light on, and you told her you were on your way to do it. You positioned the ball at the top of the stairs and kicked it just like I did to turn on the lights in the room downstairs. After that, you hurried down the hallway, killed Ed the journalist, who was waiting for you there, and threw the gun into the room. Then you ran down to the room where you were supposed to be and stuck your head out the window to give us the impression that you'd been there all along. Am I wrong, Ray?
Ah, very clever. But you've forgotten something, little boy. Rachel said there were, less than 3 seconds between the lights going on and the gunshot. You couldn't have done all that in such a short time. If I'd kicked the ball down to Ed's room and knocked on the door and waited for him to come out, it would have taken longer than 3 seconds.
You didn't kick and then knock. You knocked and then kicked, didn't you? You knocked on Ed's door, ran to the stairs, and kicked the ball, then ran back to Ed's room as he was opening the door. Once you'd checked out with Rachel on the walkie-talkie to make sure your gimmick had worked, you shot Ed. It could be done in 3 seconds. By the way, at first I thought Ricardo could have done something similar by tying a string to the mop, pulling it to turn the lights off in the room below him, but Ed was in a room on the second floor, the floor you were in charge of. Ricardo couldn't have committed the crime without risking being seen by you, and he couldn't have run from the second floor all the way to the fifth floor in time to show his face at the window. Same goes for Mike, who opened the curtain on the third floor. He couldn't have done it without leaving any evidence. That means you're the only possible suspect, Ray. Could have only been you.
What about the gunpowder residue, kid?
The police usually search around jacket sleeves and maybe the bottoms of pants. I bet they didn't check inside your jacket. If you took off your jacket to fire the gun, put it back on afterward, and took advantage of the confusion to brush out your pants and shirt, you could get through a quick body search. You brushed off the gunpowder at the same time you used this needle to deflate the ball so you could hide it under your shirt. I found it in the trash in the restroom you just visited. And underneath the table of autographed merchandise, I found a deflated ball that hadn't been there before.
Can you prove I put it there?
Ed told us you were the murderer. He died with his right hand in the standard sushi eating position, and his left hand he held a band. Sushi restaurants have a unique vocabulary for numbers. Supposedly, it got started so customers listening and couldn't figure out the prices. In sushi jargon, the number 8 is banned after the 8 holes in a military belt are banned. Ed's dying message was that Ray Curtis, number 8, was his killer. Come to think of it, the towel in your room was wet. You washed your face and hands, didn't you? Gunpowder residue on the skin can be washed off and with soap and water. Isn't funny, isn't it? The harder I tried to look for proof that you were innocent, the more evidence I found that pointed to you as the killer.
Wow. Now, little boy. None of that evidence would hold up in court. Right now, I'm wearing a spare set of clothes my agent brought along.
That's
I sweat a lot, you see, so Changed after the incident. My agent took my other clothes back to my hotel. That'll be in the wash by now.
What about your shoes?
Shoes.
If you use an automatic, the gunpowder sprays out along with the shell case. But with a revolver, the powder spreads in a radial pattern, so it'll spray across your clothes, right down to your shoes. And you were wearing your shoes when you were shot, Ed. After all, you needed to kick that ball precisely. If you haven't changed your shoes, we'll find gunpowder residue. There's your decisive proof. Turn yourself in, Ray, please.
Sorry, but I can't. Be too much of a blow to my family and friends. If you're right, I'll just polish my shoes and come up with an explanation for the police.
Hold it. That's not the only thing you have to explain, is it? Is it? Europe's Iron Fortress, Ray Curtis?
Thonk.
What's the matter, Ray? Couldn't block a little kid's shot? You could have stopped that ball with one hand. What's wrong with you? Ray, answer me.
When did you notice, kid? How do you know my body was falling apart from the heroin?
Frequent yawns and joint pains are common signs of drug withdrawal. Earlier you grabbed your right knee, but your old injury is on your left. Drug addicts don't just have to deal with the loss of pleasure from the high. The pain of withdrawal feels like having your muscles and joints ripped apart. Was Ed's column right? Were all your amazing plays the result of drugs?
No. I started doing heroin after that drug scandal was settled in court. The media circus around Ed's phony article upset my wife so much that she had a nervous breakdown. In the end, she committed suicide. I wanted revenge. Started taking drugs so he'd come sniffing around again. Then I lured him to Japan, my wife's homeland, with an anonymous note promising to sell him information about my drug habits. And I needed the drugs to get away from the sorrow of losing Keiko. I just couldn't live without heroin.
Knock it off, Ray. No matter how harsh life may be treating you, drugs and murder are nothing but foul play. You deserve a red card.
You're right. I'm no longer fit to be playing on this field. It's time for me to retire. For the sake of my late wife and fans like you.
Ray turned himself into Osaka police, confessing to everything, and the goalkeeper with the number 8 disappeared from soccer. Harley's house.
Did he really say he didn't want to see the game? Who's that?
Richard.
Richard. Yeah. But he was looking forward to it so much. Is it 'cause Ray's not playing? Plenty of other world famous soccer stars will be there.
Richard.
That was Richard?
Yep.
Plenty of other world famous soccer stars will be there. I hope Conan's not like Jimmy. Whenever Jimmy was disappointed by something he really enjoyed, he'd start totally hating it, like a little kid. Maybe Conan doesn't like soccer anymore.
But
I just don't see the fun of it. All you do is kick the ball. Bop, bop. Oops. Whoa. What? Oh, whoop. I see.
you suck. This is how you do it.
Poof, puff, puff, puff. They look like brothers. They sure do.
Ayama here. My high school, Yorakuri High, made it to the final preliminaries for Koshin. They were defeated in a very close match, but it was a great game. Wow. If you guys ever make it all the way to Koshin, I'm definitely going down to cheer you on. Good luck in the future, Your High. Koshian, so-called because it's held at Hanshin Koshian Stadium, is a national-wide high school baseball tournament. The Summer Koshian is the biggest amateur sports event in Japan. And Jackie Chan's brother.
Yeah. No, that looks like the guy from. He throws his hat at people. Odd Job.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has 14 children.
That's it.
Yep. On to volume 30. File 1, the direct approach.
Oh, good googly moogly.
Yeah, I saw it on the news this morning. The Ray Curtis case, right? Still can't believe it, though.
Oh, Jimmy. The thing is, I asked him.
Are you trying to tell me how you got him to sign his uniform for me?
What?
That kid with the glasses called and told me. You really didn't have to. Could you hold on to it until I get back? I guess it seems kind of tainted now, but Ray the soccer player will always be a hero to me. Thanks, Rachel.
Sure.
Okay, I've got to fly. I've got some things to look into.
Hey, Jimmy.
What?
Or, hey, Jimmy.
What?
You want to, right? Want to know, right? Don't you want to know how Jimmy feels about you?
What is it?
Did Jimmy? Come on, Rachel, say it. Jimmy, do you
Vroom.
fart rainbows?
Train announcer.
The train arriving at platform 26 is the 256 Nozomi, bound for Tokyo.
Sounds like the bullet train's here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll call you back when we've got more time.
Sure. Hi. Oh, she takes the phone. I thought that was the dog. How the kudo? She ain't done yet. It's no good. He hung up. Well, Jimmy's a busy guy.
Harley.
What's up, Kazuha? What are you hollering about? Oh, Harley. Rachel got a call from Jimmy, and it was just getting good when he hung up. Just getting good? They were all lovey-dovey, horny symbol. In that case, maybe Kudo hung up on purpose. He's a real chicken, you know.
Ha ha.
Don't forget, Rachel. No curveballs, balls. Oh, so go straight for it. We've got to take the direct approach. Yeah. What is this, baseball? Well, kind of. Who was that?
Takagi.
Not the direct approach. It's too dangerous. Maybe I should throw a curveball just to see. Now, hold on.
Huh? Hey, I know you. Detective Takagi?
Huh? Oh, wait, who are you?
Hugh. What? You're escorting a suspect. Shh.
Don't let it get around.
Well, what did the burp do? Oh, her. Okay. His name's Senzo Ogura. He's a drug dealer. We tried to get a warrant for him in Tokyo, but he got away with just under the wire. So we kept an eye out for him in the Kansai
Kansai.
region where he grew up. Sure enough, we nabbed him. Hey, I read about that in the paper. Some guy was being taken from Osaka to Metropolitan Police Headquarters. The police found tons of speed at his house in Tokyo. What a cool guy. That's our man. We've got high hopes for him. He might cough up the name of his supplier. Right?
Coffee.
Huh?
Could I get some coffee?
Well, Takagi, could you get our guest some coffee?
Sure.
But make it a nice coffee. I don't want you trying to throw hot coffee in our faces or anything.
I wonder if I've got change. Oops.
Huh? Oh, a ticket to Kazumi Sandra's magic show.
Sonata.
What? Oh.
Kazumi Sonata.
Kazumi Sanada's magic show. I could have. Sandra. Okay.
Sonata.
Are you going?
Yes, next time. I'm off work.
I never knew you liked that stuff, Takagi.
Oh, well, I'm a huge nerd. Yumi at the at the Department of Transportation invited me. She had an extra ticket, so she asked if I wanted to go.
Huh? Yumi, huh?
Once again, a character we haven't physically met, we've only seen pictures of.
Oh, really?
This is the third time we've seen just a picture of her.
I told her I wasn't interested, but...
Why not? You should go.
Oh,
Let me know if you figure out any of his tricks.
Huh?
How about... No, that one doesn't work. Fuck. Well, also, fuck it. We'll give her a Valley Girl. Okay, how about this? You tell me, Wako, I invited you on a date.
Huh?
If you get a reaction out of her, it means you've got a chance. The direct approach is too dangerous with a woman like her. Start off with a curveball to see how she reacts. Got that? What's the matter, Takagi? Make with the coffee.
Right.
Guess we'll go back to our seats. See ya.
My curveball didn't even make her flinch.
Kadoon, Kadoon. Kadoon, Kadoon. We're almost to Mount Fuji.
Hey, I think something's up.
What's going on? I'll go down to that restroom to take a look. Takagi, stay here.
Got it.
Okay, move aside. Move aside, please. Why? Check. Homicide, don't touch. How long has this been here? Someone found it. Someone found it just a minute ago. When they tried to use the restroom. I don't think it's been here long.
There's a crowd gathering in the back.
Looks like something's happening. Uh-oh. Tickety.
I'm going down to look.
Hey. No, it could be dangerous. Hey, pipe down.
Hey, Mr.
Oh. Hey, Mr. We'll do that. Hey, Mr. Detective, can I go to the John?
What?
I've been holding it, trying to hold it, but I don't think I can wait for Tokyo.
Wait until Miss Sato gets back.
I'm telling you, I can't hold on to it no more. You want me to go... You want me to make right here? Thanks.
Huh? Where are you going, Mr. Takagi?
The restroom.
Tick, 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 tick.
Well, detective. Can you hear something?
Yeah, a clock ticking. Aye! Aye, aye, aye! Aye, aye! Oh, Jesus Christ. Tell the conductor to stop the train. We gotta evacuate. Bring. What? Bring. Ah! Bring. Ring. Zip. Whoop. Boom. Ring. It's just a prank. Are you the one who found the bag? Can I ask you a few questions? All right. You.
Hey, aren't you done yet?
No, don't rush me. It's hard enough doing this with one arm. Oh. By the way, Mr. Detective, the stuff you guys were saying about getting me to cough up the name of my supplier. Sorry, but you ain't gonna get around to that. Pretty soon I'm gonna get a bird. I'm gonna be a bird that can't sing. Wait, who's saying that?
Him.
No, who's saying what?
Takagi.
Huh? What? Alright. Huh?
Oh, I see, got it.
What? Where did you get a knife? What the hell?
Ugh.
Oh no! I've got to call Sato. No signal. I can't use my cell phone in the tunnel. Damn it.
Chicka check.
Yeah, stay there. I'll be back in a minute, you dumb bastard.
What? Our suspect stabbed himself in the gut? How? There's no way he had a knife on him.
When I opened the door, he was covered in blood. Hey, over this way.
Oh.
No, that's Rachel.
Oh, Conan. Daka. Oh. But that was like a pacifiers. He had. What? Huh?
He pulled the knife out.
Doesn't matter, he's dead. It doesn't matter, he's dead already.
No.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong with the scene of the crime. I was wrong. There's this case before the return of the Kaito Kid.
Oh, okay.
Kaito Kid will be... We'll cover that Monday. Monday and Tuesday. Because I'll be free after the mystery movie. 'Cause we'll go to the gym and then we can meet up after the mystery movie. I'll just want to come home, eat, change, and then I can pick you up to go to the gym. The open locked room. Nagiri.
Preparing for battle. I've learned that plans are useless. Planning. What? The suspect you were escorting committed suicide. You idiots. What were you two doing?
Well, I took the suspect to the restroom, and it certainly sounded like he was in pain. I opened the door and found him covered in blood with a knife stuck in his gut. I handcuffed him to a bar inside the restroom so he couldn't move. Even with his injuries, I didn't want to leave him alone on the train with the knife. Then I went to find Detective Sato. By the time Sato and I got back to the restroom, he had pulled the knife out and bled to death.
I'll be waiting at Tokyo Station with the coroner. Don't let anybody inside that laundry until then.
Lavatory.
What did I say?
Laundry.
Don't let anybody inside that lavatory until then.
Yes, sir.
Offered himself on his way to prison, huh? Or offed himself on his way to prison, huh? Shame you had to let it happen on your watch. You could get an official
You could get an official reprimand, pay cut, or suspension. Now, at worst, he could even be fired. Poor Detective Takagi.
What are you saying, Miss Sato? You're in this with me. Hello, Takagi here.
Yumi.
Who's Yumi again?
The transportation cop.
The transportation cop?
The cop with the long hair. That's been tried to set Sato and Takagi up.
Oh, her. Okay.
She's been, every single time it shows her, she's been trying to set them up.
Okay.
Hello, Takagi here.
Hi, Takagi. Hey, Takagi. It's me, Yumi.
Huh? Yumi?
So, how'd it go, you know?
Huh?
I'm talking about Operation Love Ticket, horny. Was she jealous, or was there no reaction? Come on, you've got to tell me.
Now's not the time. Don't call me right now. Beep beep.
Huh, it crashed and burned just as I thought.
Now you see her in real time in front.
Okay. What did Yumi say?
It's nothing important.
Huh? The problem is the knife the guy used to kill himself. Right, he's no magician, so he couldn't have hidden a knife on his person while being escorted by the cops.
He's not a magician. He's a samurai.
Oh?
Look at the knife on the floor. Judging from its position, he was holding it with this, like this, with the blade facing up. That means he yanked the knife out of his stomach like this, like a samurai.
Hey, Takagi, how was the suspect holding the knife when he stabbed himself?
With his hand under the handle.
That's a weird sentence.
With his hand under the handle. That's the easiest way to stab yourself.
So, he had his hand under the knife when he stabbed himself and over the knife when he pulled it out. Strange. Does this mean somebody else pulled out the knife?
Hey, no way.
Speaking of strange stuff, look at this blood.
Huh?
See? The blood on the knife and the floor has already coagulated, just like jelly. But the blood on his hand is still dripping like water.
Maybe that's not blood on his hand.
What else could it be?
Ketchup?
Maybe. Probably. Maybe it's blood mixed with
Heparin.
heparin. Heparin? What the hell is that?
Anti-coagulant? Coagulant?
I hate words when they're separated like that.
Coagulant.
Cool.
Anti-coagulant?
Right. Normally, blood starts coagulating immediately after it leaves the body. But what if you mixed hairpin into some blood and
Heparin.
heparin into some blood and smuggled it onto the train in a sealed bag?
A blood pack?
Right, and if someone hid the blood and the knife in the restroom ahead of time, then this is a murder case. Murder? Try this on for size. The killer plants the fake bomb in the restroom at the back of the carriage to lure one of the detectives away from the suspect. Then the killer somehow passes a message to the victim telling him to go to the restroom at the front of the carriage. Once there, the victim uses the knife and blood pack hidden in the restroom to fake a suicide. Takagi runs off to find me, leaving the victim alone, just like the killer planned. The killer must have been hiding nearby, waiting for you to leave. As soon as you left, the killer came into the restroom and used the knife to stab the victim for realsies. The killer left with all the evidence before we made it back here.
But I saw the knife in his stomach. It really was deeply embedded. and I looked around in the restroom before I let him in, but I didn't notice a blood pack or a knife.
The knife you saw was probably a fake without a blade.
Maybe he is a magician and he hid the knife in his ass.
Probably.
Instead of a sword swallower, he's a sword asser.
Yep, and put it up his ass for safekeeping. And the items could have been hidden in this net behind the diaper changing table. The killer could have put the blood pack, knife, and note in here, then closed the table to hide them. What note? The note with the phony plan for the victim to read. Something like, I've set a bomb on the train. Use the blood and knife to fake a suicide. Once the cops are out of the way, I'll cut the cuffs off you and we can escape. Hey, why didn't you call Detective Sato when you saw the guy stab himself?
The train had just entered the Shintana Tunnel, which is pretty long, and my cell phone wouldn't work. Hey.
Get it? There must have been a watch hidden here too. And the note must have told him to do it when the train entered the tunnel. We've been had. Out of the victim bled. It's badly. The culprit's got to be covered in blood. Right, he shouldn't be able to blend into the crowd. Rachel, you didn't see anybody with blood on their clothes enter the carriage, did you? No, I was watching the entrance from the minute Detective Takagi took that man to the restroom, but the only person who came back was Detective Takagi. That means the murderer escaped to carriage, 13. Carriage ahead of us. Let's see, scene of the crime. Sato, Takagi, and the victim. Conan, Rachel, and Richard. Restroom with the bomb. All right. Let's see. This isn't going to be an easy search.
Huh? What's this? There's something stuck to the palm of the bloody hand. I see. That's what the killer used to.
What? Well, it's backwards. D-R... Drugs? Oh, I see. That's what they used to bonk.
Oh.
Didn't I tell you to keep an eye on him?
But how'd the killer get all that information to the victim? Go to the restroom at the front of the carriage and look behind the diaper changing tables. Pretty complex.
He just need to be told to go to the restroom. He wouldn't go to. It should be.
He wouldn't go to the one with the.
Oh, he wouldn't go to the one with the bomb in it. Once he was inside, he'd naturally search around.
But what if another passenger was in the restroom?
The train isn't that crowded, so there was a good chance it'd be free. The killer could have even hidden props in 2 restrooms to make sure the victim would find them. What I don't understand is how the killer passed on the message without being noticed. Hey, did you notice anybody acting strange after I left for the restroom with the bomb?
No, not really. We chose seats that weren't close to anyone. After you left, I saw only 2 or 3 people pass by.
Do you remember their faces?
No, it was only for a second.
I remember. It's Gary like a man carrying the racing section in the newspaper. A fat man in glasses with a can of coffee. And a thin young man with a sports journal under his arm.
Would you know those 3 if you saw them again?
Uh-huh.
You.
What? A man was killed in this restroom. Why do the cops want to talk to us about it?
Oh well. We just thought that one of you three might have her, told him to go there.
If you wouldn't mind, could you tell us why you passed by our seats at that time? My seat was. Oh, this is this guy.
Yep.
I just had a voice for him, but I totally forgot how it goes. Oh, I see. I will do this. My seat was 4 seats back from yours. The back of the train was getting too noisy for me to read the racing report, so I decided to move to a carriage in the front. This train's mostly empty, so I figured I'd find a seat.
Tatsuro Yakuni, 47 passenger.
I'd bought a can of coffee from the vending machine and was on my way back to my seat. I'd heard that there was a bomb scare in one of the restrooms, but I never thought somebody had gotten killed.
Norio Tokiyama, 51 passenger.
I heard about the bomb too. So I freaked and decided to move to the front of the train. I just wanted to get as far away as possible.
I was told you two were holding newspapers when you passed by.
Yeah. Sure, I had a paper. And Four Eyes here was reading a newspaper in his seat, right?
That's right. How did you know? Could you three bring those newspapers to us? Mr. Tokoyama, please bring your can of coffee too. Hugh. So all three of you got on the train at Shinosaka and bought the papers from a newsstand at the platform before boarding. I bought a paper there too, but I don't remember seeing you three. That's because you weren't looking.
Mr. Yakuni bought horse racing. Mr. Tokiyama bought the morning edition of the Metro News and a can of coffee. Mr. Akashi bought Niachuri Sports. None of these papers have any articles with the words toilet or restroom or holes, blood, or other suspicious marks. Same goes for the can of coffee. You could have passed someone a message with any of, Wait a minute, isn't this?
What? He stabbed himself in the gut while he was in the John? Sounds like a suicide to me.
We think the murderer just made it look like a suicide. Based on the way the knife fell, it was held differently when he pulled it out and,
Maybe he had a hard time pulling the knife out, so he stood up and pulled with both hands.
Uh-oh.
The young man's right. If he yanked it out like that, it could have fallen away. If that is that all you've got against us?
No way. Wait. The victim was a criminal. We were escorting, so there's no way he could have had a knife.
That's your business, not mine. Once we get to Tokyo, I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm a busy man. Me too. Did I hit the picture again?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it in danger? Yes, no, maybe?
It's tilted.
Okay. Where the fuck? We reached Tokyo? Oh, fuck. We reached Tokyo in less than 10 minutes. What you... Ugh.
What should we do?
Hey, do you remember what you bought at the newsstand at the Shinosaka station?
Sure. Horse Racing 7. Need Chiuri Sports, a can of coffee, and 2 packs of cigarettes. What's that got to do with it?
Oh, nothing. I knew it. The killer is the person who said something funny just now. I figured it all out. How he ordered the victim to go to the restroom and how he killed him. And the fatal flaw he never noticed.
Woo! We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray.
We will finish this case probably Monday, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But probably Monday.